du palais de Versailles. Achelet Granados, Kylie Taylor Bera, Jessica Forthsoffer. Rapport dans le Savoir.
This is Taylor Bera with your weekly weather in France. On Sunday, it'll be rainy with a high of 66 and a low of 43. On Monday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 70 and a low of 46. On Tuesday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 54. On Wednesday, it'll be raining with a high of 68 and a low of 50. On Thursday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 45. On Friday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 68 and a low of 48. On Saturday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 45. On Sunday, it'll be sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 45. On warm weather days, you can play hide and seek with your friends, cartwheel with friends, and throw a ball with your friends. And if it's really nice out, you can even tan with your friends. Just be careful, because King Louis might show up, so never forget to bow down.
We can now confirm that today, in 1643, the new King of France is King Louis XIV. Now, this day is usually one full of happiness and celebration, but today, the people are worried about the future of France. Now, as many people know, King Louis is only 5 years old, which is even younger than our past two kings, which means that he will not be able to rule. Instead, Cardinal Mazarin and the king's mother will rule instead until the king is of age. Many individuals have mixed feelings about the situation and how Cardinal Mazarin's rule and how King Louis will rule in the future. Hi, thanks for being here. What do you think about the new king being so young?
Well, since this happens often, I only wonder if his future decisions will be affected by Cardinal Mazarin.
Speaking of the cardinal, what do you think about his approach?
I think that'll make religion a big part of France.
Do you agree with his approaches?
Well, I think that people need something to rely on in times of need.
Thank you.
Are you sick of being short? Are you tired of being average height? Do you want to show power over others? Then get the famous and well-known tower shoes. They come in several colors, including tan, black, and even silver if you're feeling very fancy. They even come in different heights, so you can choose just how tall you want to be. Call 1-800 Tower Shoes for more information to place your order. You know they're the top of the line, and King Louis wears them.
In other news, the construction of the Taj Mahal has begun in India. Due to Shah Jahan's passion for beautiful buildings and his recently deceased wife, Mumtaz Mahal, he has ordered this construction of what is said to be an extravagant palace. It is being constructed of mainly marble along with beautiful jewels. As a result of the building of this elaborate structure, the people of India are suffering and being highly taxed. Also, they are entering a famine, and the infrastructure of India is declining due to the taxes being spent on the building. Jahan's expensive lifestyle and war.
Thank you, Jess. I can't wait to hear more about the construction next time. There's much entertainment available for you to do until then. You can go see an opera, play, or ballet this weekend. I'm sure you don't want to miss one of these great forms of entertainment that glorify our wonderful King Louis. They promote the values that support his absolute rule. You can even see him perform in the lead role of the ballet, The Sun King. If you're not interested in seeing a ballet, there are many plays available for your viewing pleasures. One of the most popular is the Tartuffe. It is a satire that mocks religious hypocrisy. In Paris, you could also go watch the Contes de la Passion at 12 p.m. or La Bouche at 5 p.m. Both plays will go up this Saturday and Sunday at the Hotel de Bourgogne. That's all we have for today. I'm Kylie and I hope to see you next time.
Thanks, Kylie. We recently sent our colleague Perry the Platypus on a long journey across the globe. On this voyage, Perry promised us that he would send us facts and portraits of him from all of the wondrous places he visits. Since then, we have gathered some very important and interesting facts from all over the globe. First, we go to Mexico, where the lack of food is leading to rioting in Mexico City. Next, Spain, where Madrid has just been named capital. In China, Perry reports wood-blocked printing was just invented. Italy's Galileo is now the first person to see the craters of the Moon, 4 of Jupiter's moons, and Saturn's rings. Perry has just announced the formation of a new country across the Atlantic. King James VI of Scotland just became James I of England. He's beginning a new dynasty, the Stuarts. Port Royal, the first permanent French settlement in North America, has been founded in Canada. Perry also visited the Himalaya Mountains, which he says were formed approximately 70 million years ago. Lastly, he stopped at the largest tropical rainforest in the world, the Amazon rainforest, which covers over 5.5 million square kilometers. And that's all the information Perry has told us so far. We hope you tune in next time to discover more about the world around us.
My wig smells!
Is your wig deflated? Does it smell? Do people think you're of the lower class? Does the king judge you? Well, not anymore with the new wig spray by Weaves & Company. Just spray. Wait. Hey Annie, your hair looks really good.
Thanks, Weaves & Company!
Today's the 150th anniversary of King Henry VIII's marriage to his first of 6 wives, Catherine of Aragon. His scandalous tale of love and hate has intrigued the public for decades. The big question is, what has become of all his wives? We come to you with the most up-to-date information from our own team of investigators. They have compiled their conclusions into an easy-to-follow video.
Divorced, beheaded and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. I'm Henry VIII, I had 6 sorry wives. Some might say I ruined their lives. Catherine of Aragon was one. She failed to give me a son. I had to ask her for a divorce. That broke up her heart, of course. Divorced, beheaded and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. I'm Henry VIII, I had 6 sorry wives. Some might say I ruined their lives.
I'm sure now that we are well into the 17th century, you know about the elegant art style known as Baroque. Before King Louis XIV came to power, Louis XIII and his wife brought in art pieces from Northern Europe, Italy, and from Roman artists. The paintings of George de la Tour were highly recognized for his use of Caravaggio methods. His paintings looked as if they were lit by real candles, but he only used shadows and highlighted the subject of the piece to make it seem as if it were illuminated. When King Louis XIV took power, he didn't like the Italian style, and he declined the offer from an Italian artist, Gian Bernini, to redesign the famous Louvre Museum. After Louis chose Versailles to be constructed as his home, he caused the Louvre Museum construction to be neglected. Meanwhile, Versailles was created with the French architecture, and intricate fountains were among the many secret grottos in the palace walls. This was Taylor Bera reminding you that if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
Merci pour l'observation de Ashley Granados, Kylie Craft, Taylor Bera, Jessica Forthsoffer.
I'm King Louis XIV, that's why.
So close. Just all it was. Alright.
Can we do a Harlem Shake? What you just did.
Your head though.
Go behind the trees and play hide and seek.